Today in this video we are going to discuss about FCI fumigation covers, that is the covers used for fumigation, that we are going to discuss in this video. So first of all we should know what is fumigation. Fumigation is the process in which the infested stock is subject to lethal dose of aluminum phosphide, that is phosphine gas. So we put aluminum phosphide on the stock and then we cover the stocks and it is made as airtight. So the phosphine gas produced from aluminum phosphide is trapped inside the cover and thereby lethal dose is formed and thereby the insects are controlled. The insects are killed by the reaction is ALP plus H2O, the water particles which is taken from the atmosphere. So when we place aluminum tablet over the stack, it absorbs moisture from the humidity available inside the stack. So ALP plus H2O give rise to phosphine gas plus aluminum hydroxide. Phosphine pH3 is that is heavier than air, so that it comes down from the top of the stack to the bottom. So it is the specificity is 1.2. So the phosphine gas comes down from the top of the stack. So actually we spread 50% of the tablet on the periphery and top, on the periphery, and 50% on the top of the stacks. Then apart from this, the inactive ingredient are also available in the aluminum phosphate tablet, that is nothing but ammonium carbonate. So when ammonium carbonate disintegrates, that gives rise to ammonia and carbon dioxide. The ammonia and carbon dioxide is acting as an extinguisher. So whenever, because it is made up of phosphorus, there may be the possibility of flame. To avoid that, the carbon dioxide and ammonia is produced from the ammonium carbonate, which extinguishes the fire. Then why fumigation covers are used? So the stock having that is 5 sides, that is top, and then that is this is breadth side, this is length side, the another length side is on the opposite side of this one, and then this is also another breadth side, fourth, this is top. So 5 sides are there for a stack, and whenever the infestation is there, we spread the curative treatment is given. We spread the tablet with the gap of some 1 feet or 2 feet. So three tablets are placed in a row. Like that, all the 4 sides are placed with 50% of the tablet. Suppose the dosage is 3 tablets per metric ton. Suppose if it is 100 tons, 300 tablets are to be used, and 300 tablets, 150 tablets we are spreading on 4 sides. Another 150 tablets are placed on the top of the stack, and each tablet weighs 3 grams. Out of that, 1 gram of phosphine gas is released. Another 2 grams are inactive ingredient, that becomes aluminum hydroxide, ammonia and carbon dioxide. So this is the reaction, and fumigation covers are used to make it airtight. And after putting the cover, we tie up the funnels. We tie the funnels. 6 funnels will be there. Then the breadth side 3, another breadth side there will be 3 funnels, and all funnels are tied. And then the bottom, the covers are airtight, made airtight with plaster, that is the mud plaster is placed, so that there will not be any passing of air through that. So it made airtight. Then as far as FCI concerned, we used 4 type of covers, that is polyethylene C2H4N, and then cross laminated thermoplastic cover, polyvinyl chloride, and then rubberized gas proof cover. This rubberized gas proof is not used now because it is very heavy, and then it is somewhat difficult to handle, and then and moreover, whenever we pull the cover, the nearer to the nail, wound will be caused. So it has its own disadvantage. And then after introduction of the polyethylene cover, this rubberized has been taken away from the fumigation purview. So now only polyethylene covers are used, and now that black polyethylene covers, that also is not at all used in used for fumigation. Only it is used for cap purpose. But as far as polyethylene concerned, that retains the gas, and it gives very good kill when compared to rubberized gas proof cover. On experiment, this result has been obtained. So switch over to polyethylene even for fumigation as well as cap. Now after the a cross laminated thermoplastic cover has been introduced. This is costly and it is blue in color, and there is lamination will be there, that is inner plastic cover, outer plastic cover, and middle lamination, and the crosswise lamination will be there, made up of polypropylene. And this cross laminated is somewhat very good and somewhat easy to handle. It is also 50 kgs, easy to handle, and the longevity of the cover is also more when compared to black polyethylene cover. That's why we are using cross laminated thermoplastic cover nowadays. This polyvinyl chloride cover is white in color, and that is slowly taken away from the purview of cap as well as that fumigation. So nowadays we are not using polyvinyl chloride covers. Now we will see the cover size of the black polyethylene cover, 32, 21 into 17 or 9 meters, 6.4 and 5.2 meter. Actually the stack size is 9 into 6 into it will be, height will be varying, but here the stack size is 30, 20 and mostly 15 feet or 14 feet only. So to make it easy to cover, we have the size of 32 feet, 21 feet, 17 feet, or otherwise 9 meters, 6.4 meters and 5.2 meters. Weight will be 50 kgs. And the manufacture of BP covers, actually the raw material is polyethylene. A polyethylene will be having the raw material will be white in color, and it is a petro product, and that is poured on the top of the manufacturing unit, which will melt. Actually heavy the temperature is produced in the machine, and that will melt the raw material, that is black polyethylene raw material, which is white in color, and carbon black is added to make it the color black color. And in the center of the, it is passed through a nozzle, and in the center of the nozzle air is blown, so that the molten cover will be in the form of balloon like structure, and after cooling it is made as a sheet, and then it is fabricated as a cover by means of heat sealing. That is the black polyethylene cover manufacturing. Weight is 50 kgs, and manufacture of BP covers, that is after the manufacture it should be passed by the lab test, that is the STIRAM test house or CIPET, Central Institute of Polymer Industries, that is CIPET, CIPET, CIPET. In those lab we have to give the sample size of 1 into 1 meter, and then that is tested in the lab for tensile strength, and after passing the tensile strength and other thing, then the cover is passed, then it will be released from the factory, and that is the as far as black polythene concerned. Now, cross laminated thermoplastic. Cross laminated means the top and there will be three layers, top layer and inner layer, and middle layer will be there. Middle layer will be having somewhat the roughness in nature, and that is produced by the rubber roller, which have some rough margins, and that is rolled over the plastic sheet of the middle plastic sheet, and all the things are made to it is a sandwich, the sandwich of middle cover, and other also it made to close by itself. By the heating it melts and form a sheet, that is as a cross laminated thermoplastic cover. Size of the cover is, it is blue in color, and the raw material is polypropylene, which is stronger than polyethylene. Size is 32, 22 and 18, or otherwise 9.6 meter, 6.4 meter and 5.2 meters. Then weight is 50 kgs plus or minus 8%. So the range of cover supplied will be around 48 to 54 kgs. And constitution, how the after making the film roll, then it will be laminated, will be having the size of the cover, and the top of the cover on the bread side there will be in the center one funnel will be there, and in the side there will be two funnels will be there. Like that, on other side also there will be three funnels. This is to avoid the ballooning effect, and also for aeration purpose this provision has been made. And constitution, three funnels are top, each fixed with funnel. Eyelets there will be in the bottom side to tie with a nylon rope, but nowadays nylon since it is not used for capstock, the CLTP is not used for capstocks, the eyelet will not serve purpose, but anyhow provision is there to have eyelets. 28 eyelets will be there with the intermittent period of 2 meters on the bottom side, from 3 centimeter from bottom side. So joint load is 2.5 kgs. And then as regards tensile strength of the cover, the longitudinal 250 minimum, and then in transverse direction 200 minimum. And then the retention test is the how far the retention of aluminum phosphide is there. Maximum the aluminum phosphide last some of the aluminum phosphide will go away from the inside of the stock, that is maximum allowed percentage is 7.5. So 92.5 concentration will be retained in the inside the cover. And as regards tensile strength, the stress test is made by force by area, that is the cross sectional area. Force by cross sectional area, that gives the stress of the cover. And as regards pinhole of the cover, the while seeing or verifying on four sides, the pulley will take up the cover on the top. Inside, when we inspect the cover, there will be some white patches will be there. That is nothing but it is not actually a pinhole. It is the color is not spread all over the cover properly. Because of that, there will be white color will be there, and that white color denotes pinhole. It is not actual pinhole. In black polythene cover also we can see here and there some white small pinholes. Not pinholes but transparent area, because the carbon black is not spread over uniformly like that. The blue color has not been spread uniformly. And then as regards the maintenance of covers, the covers shifting from one block to another block should always be done by by the trolleys, not by it is dragging. Dragging should not be there. While dragging, the cover may it may be scrapped, or there may be thinning of cover will be there. So to avoid that, it should be maximum. It should be transported from one shed to another shed by means of trolley, and then while stretching the cover or while placing the cover on the stack, no force should be used to pull the cover, and it should automatically fall in the stack. In such a way, we have to arrange the cover on the top. That is, the corner, there will be a very big corner will be there that will be having conical shape, and that conical shape should rest on the four sides of the corner. In such a way, we have to arrange the cover, and then we have to put the cover from top to bottom to close the stock. That should be done. Then there may not be much stress to the cover, and it will last long. The longevity of the cover can be postponed from, say for example, if it is 1 year, it can be postponed to 1.5 years also. So this is with regard, and maintenance covers that maximum stress should not be given to the cover. And while regarding the repair of the cover, wherever their pinholes are there, they have supplied adhesive tape, and that should be pasted with adhesive tape. Or if adhesive tape is not available and it is over, then wherever their pinholes are there or very big holes are there, that should be plastered with dentate solution. Dentate solution is available. That is, where in shoemaking, the dentate solution is used in small quantity. That is for say 100 ml like that, or half liter we can purchase from the hardwares. The dentate solution is to be pasted on the cover, and the bit CLTP bits used, that should also be plastered with adhesive, that dentate solution, and after some dryness, it should be plastered on the hole. So it can be repaired like that. That is called dentate solution. DENDRITE, dentate solution. So this is with regard to the maintenance of covers. And as regards the aluminum passing gas inside the gas, we should think of three things. One thing is retention, concentration, and the time factor. These three things are to be kept in mind. More the concentration, less the time. Less the time, more the concentration. That is called CT factor. Concentration is called time. If more time is there, concentration can be less, and less time means more concentration. But in FCI, we are not using more concentration. The normal concentration is given, but the time limit is also 5 days. 5 to maximum we can extend to 7 days. More than that it should not be. That is called CT factor. So to make the lethal dose, we should see three things. One is called retention, and concentration, and then time factor. These three things are to be kept in mind to have 100% result. And whenever if the CLTP covers are used in where there is Trachoderma granaria larva, then 50% additional dosage should be used, and in case of cap stocks, 20% additional dosage of aluminum phosphate is to be used. That is as per the circular. And these things are to be kept in mind as regards fumigation cover. With this, we conclude this video.